Ahí está. Hey guys, hope you're doing well. There's a pre-recording because mañana, because no, it's like, okay, voy a empezar de nuevo. Que hope you're doing well, ¿verdad? Happy Valentine's Day. I recorded this yesterday related to our session because today we have class, but I'm not gonna be with you guys, so I'm just leaving a pre-recorded class, by the way, related to the assignment number 13. I'm gonna be discussing the assignment number 13, and after this, you're supposed to be doing the parallel and perpendicular worksheet that's related to catch some zombies, etc. Pretty good. So I'm just gonna start real quick so you guys can do the other worksheet. Let me just discuss real quick there you go. There's the assignment, right? I'm just gonna open it real quick. And right off the bat, you just have to write the equations, okay? This part is pretty easy, pretty important. So there's just the slope equation, point slope form equation, and slope intercept form. So in the second part, you just have to write from the slope and the intercept. Why the slope intercept form? If it's the slope is -2, the slope is -2, it would be y equals -2 plus 3. If slope is 4, slope is 4, -4, -4. Okay, this is gonna be an easy part. So I'm sure that everyone got this correct. In our third part, this one is a little bit more tedious. You just have to first, you have the x and y, and you have the slope. So you first have to put it in slope and point slope form. This is point slope form, okay? Y minus -4 equals -1/2 x minus -3. And this will equal -11/2 equals b. I already discussed this one in class, so I'm sure that you have this one already noted. So in point slope form will be y plus 4 equals -1/2 x plus 3. And slope intercept form is -1/2 x minus 11/2. So in the number 5, it will be like this. Y minus -6 equals -1 x minus 5. You just have to multiply, and it will equal y plus 6, -1 x minus 5. To find the b, you just have to substitute -6 equals -1 times 5 plus b. Then you turn the 5 to the left side, it will be -6 plus 5 equals b. So b equals -1. And these will be the equation that we're going to be using. And part number 6 is exactly the same thing, but in this part, you see that the x is 0. That's really important. The x is 0. That means that this will also be the intercept in y. See? This will also be the same value in y. Okay, so now, nos vemos. You too. Okay, so they just me dijeron adiós. Pero write the equation in the line show in slope intercept form. So the first thing you have to look for the intercept in y. That's 1. Intercept in y is 0, 1. And the slope is 3, 4. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. How do you know it's 3/4? Because you're just gonna you're just gonna put 2 points that are exactly the same, like this one and this one. So this will be 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. 3/4. In number 8, it will be -5/3, and the intercept in y is 0. So this would be the equation. And in part number 9, y equals 4. So the slope is 0 because it's a horizontal line. No slope will be included. This is the equation for standard form. And a, b, and c must be real numbers. And a and b are not both 0, okay? They cannot both be 0 because then it will not exist. In this part, you first have to look for the slope. Then you have to look for the slope intercept form. Then you're going to look for the value in b. And then you're just going to put the point slope form, the slope intercept form, and the standard form. Okay, here is the process for everything. So you're just going to have, in this one, you're just going to have only 1 point. You're going to choose 1 point. I chose the first point, x1, y1, -2 equals to -5/2 times 1 plus b. And then I just look for the value of b. That will be 1/2. And this part exactly the same, but this one's easier because the slope in this will be 0. So it means that's going to be a horizontal line. So b, y equals 0, x plus 0, or y equals 4. And the standard form, the same thing, or y equals 4, same thing. Okay. Wait, I think it's not working. Let me just stop share. It's not connecting. So let me see what I can do. Okay, there you go. Now I connect them. So this one would be the same process. You have 4, 2, 6, 6, and this will be the slope. The slope is 2. This will be the slope-intercept form. And then you're going to look for the value of b. See, the value of b is -6 equals b. So in point-slope form, it will be y minus 2 equals 2x minus 4. Slope-intercept form, y equals 2x minus 6. And standard form, you just move the x to the left side. So that will equal that. Part number 13, exactly the same process. This will equal m equals -5/1. See number 13. And the value of the point slope form equals y minus 3 equals to -5x minus 2. The value of b will be 13. And this will be the value of every single linear equation. Point slope form, slope in. Left, stop share. I don't know why it's leaving like this. Internet's not working real well. Let me try it again. It's not working. I don't know why it's not working. Okay, seguimos el recording. Okay, well, some technical difficulties. So in this part, it says write an equation in standard form of a line that has the given slope and passes through the given point. You have the slope and you have the 3 and 4. So what you're going to do is that you're just first going to look for the value. There's a lot of things happening at once. Let me just. Now, this would be m is 4/3. And then if we're going to look in standard form, ¿verdad? Write an equation in standard form of a line that passes through the given. So, oh, it's standard form. I just wrote it in slope-intercept form. So in this one, you just have to convert it to standard form. You just have to move the 2x, the 4/3 x to the left side, the 2x to the left side, and the 0x will to the left side too. So all these values that are on the right side, 14, 15, and 16, you have to put them in standard form. I didn't put them in standard form. So I'll just change that real quick and I'll send the review like corrected. Let me just real quick here. Okay, so the recording is gonna go off my computer because I don't know, the iPad's not working for some reason. But let me just explain. We already explained this and this over here. In this part, you see that I put the slope that's 4/3, and this one of the points. So you just have to look for the value of b. 4 equals 4/3 times 3. Cancel out the 3. 4 to the left side, 0 equals b. So this will be y equals 4/3 plus times x, but in actuality, you have to move the 4/3 to the left side and equal it to 0 because it's in standard form. The same for this part. You have to move the 2 to the left side. 2x plus y equals -4. And here, you can leave it as 0x plus y equals 6 or y equals 6. It's exactly the same. Okay? You can pause the video if you want. Check your answers. In this one, it doesn't exist because the slope right here would be -12/0. So if the slope doesn't exist, everything doesn't exist. See, everything above 0 will always be indefinite. So it does not exist. In this part, solve the following problems. A salesman makes $13 per item he sells. How much does he make if he sells 8 items? See? You just have to put in slope-intercept form, y equals $13 per every item. That's the value of x. We don't have the value of 0 because it means that he doesn't like he doesn't make you give him more money. So that's why it's 0. So 13 times x equals $104. In this one, you just have to put the proportions. Remember proportions. Yes, I add them here because it's good to review them again. In fourth of an hour, 1/4 of an hour is 0.25. Josh can run 2 miles. Okay, so that means that in 25 minutes, no, in like 12 point something minutes, Josh can run 2 miles. How far can Josh run in 2 hours? So in 2 hours, you just have to put 0.25 hours, 2 miles equals 2 hours over X. We're looking for the miles. So you just cross multiply, 0.25 equals 4, and you divide by 0.25, and this will equal 60 miles. So this will be 60 miles. Number 20, a cell phone company charges a flat fee of $20 per 3 cents a call. What is the total bill if there was a total of 200 calls per month? So this is going to be the equation, 3 cents per each call plus $20 the fee, $20 monthly. So 0.03 times 200 plus 20, 6 plus 2, 20, 6 plus 20, $26. In this one, write an equation to model the total earnings, Y in dollars, in terms of X, the number of hours. Your rate of math tutoring like me, is $9 an hour. Wow. That is not a good rate. That is actually not a good rate. You earn $63 in 7 hours. So what you have to do is this will be the slope. So in each and every one of them, you just have to find the slope, and the slope will be 9. In number 22, it says write an equation to model the total change charged in Y in dollars in terms of X. The number of miles a car rental agency charges a flat fee of $25, always B, plus $4 a mile. So slope is 4, X is a variable. It will be C. Y equals 4X plus 25. Well, that is all for today, ¿verdad? I hope you have a great day. And if you have any questions or ¿verdad? If you have any questions for me, so you can reach me out on my email or on Thursday that I'll arrive back to school. So have a good day and do your other assignment. Okay.